Coach Greg, I have a question. All right, you know, there's always a booth that I'm like, I can't believe it. And I saw these guys from behind. I didn't know. I'm like, who are those two lunatics? And then I realized they're my good friends, Autumn and Brent Swanson. What are you guys doing over here?
Yeah, we're here with Power Cuffs, our friend Goob, and we're just
So what are these things?
BFR, blood flow restriction. So,
blood flow restriction. Blackman would love this. Right. Restrict blood flow restriction. So how do you use those things?
Yeah, so you put them on, you pop them, you tighten them. Do your sets. Typical protocol is like 30 reps, 20, 20, 20. You get a lot of blood in there, then you pop them. Then rest a little bit and go to your next one.
So the idea is that if you restrict oxygen, it's supposed to like create some kind of anabolic effect, right?
Right, just gets all kinds of growth hormones.
You look so big, I gotta tell you. What are you, like 300 pounds?
I'm 285 right now.
You look really big, I'm telling you.
Well, I'm glad. Coming from Dave Palumbo, that's like the best, right?
When I saw you from behind, I thought it was David Paul from the old days, the old Barbarian Brothers. Yeah.
That's awesome. But no, like I said, we're here with Power Cuffs. It's actually Diamond Dallas's Page's company, right?
Oh, it is? I didn't know that. Okay.
So we met DDP, I don't know, probably 8 months ago. Right. And I had at the time a lot of issues with my elbows. You know how it is when you get older, like I can't clang and bang the way I used to. You know what I mean? So I had an open mind. With Autumn being a physical therapist, there's a lot of science behind the BFR. I said, you know what? I'm sick of feeling like I'm hurt and broke down every time I train arms. I'm going to use them. In worst case scenario, I can measure my arms, and if they're getting worse, I can go back to hurting again. But honestly, my arms have stayed the exact same size, and actually even while I'm dieting down for my shows. So I'm like, it kind of is the marriage between the bro science and the actual science. And again, I'm not trying to sell people on it, but this is why I'm doing it, because I'm getting old,
it works.
Dave. I'm
it
getting
works.
old.
I know, I'm old, believe me. I'm older than you are. All right, give us a couple shots here, because you look pretty freaky, I got to tell you. When's your next show?
I'm going to do the Cali Pro in May, and I have a guest posing in May, and then I'm going to do the Toronto Pro in June, and I'll do the Open, but they just threw a 35 and over division.
Oh, they did?
I'll do both. So I don't know, though.
Money.
Yeah, it's money, and you know, it's whatever. But as long as I'm better than I was last year, and I think I definitely am.
You've been getting better every year, so.
Yeah. So that's kind of the whole goal with this. So.
You competing?
Toronto Pro for me as well.
Good.
And then I was like, oh, they have masters, so I think we're going to do both.
Why not? Now that you guys are getting old, like the rest of us.
Yeah, we're not a shell of our former selves, right? We're not a shell of our former
Well, the crazy thing, Dave, is that the only other show we've been married. Well, we've been together since we've been 20 years old.
Oh, I didn't know that long, huh?
We'll be 40 and I'll be 38, right?
Wow, 20 years.
20 years, and we've never done a show together other than she did the Olympian.
There's a reason you don't do shows together.
I know.
That's why you're still together.
So here's the thing, Dave.
It could be a divorce.
After the Toronto Pro, and we both compete as pros together, if we're divorced, we just know that it can't work out, right? We just know.
No more shows together.
No more shows together, guys. So we're doing a science experiment, really.
Thanks so much.
We prep together, and I prefer it because then we're both in misery. It makes it easier and more enjoyable. It really does.
Congratulations on turning 40, by the way.
Yeah, not yet.
50's way worse, believe me. 50's really worse. Hey, thanks. Great seeing you guys. Great seeing you guys. Yeah, good seeing you. Coach Greg, I have a question. How come no one can get in shape anymore? Why are these guys on the IFBB Pro stage? Everyone's soft.
They're chasing size.
What's going on?
They need to switch to Classic. All the Classic guys are shredded.
Why are they shredded?
They'd have to make the weight class. Like looking at Wesley Vissers, I'm like, dude, you would have got fourth in the Open.
I agree.
I don't know what's happening.
Why can't Samson come in shredded? Do you believe in the whole thick skin?
I absolutely do not believe in that. That's bullshit.
I believe in suffering, don't you?
Exactly. I don't know what's happened lately, though, but no one's getting shredded anymore.
That's a rant right there.
It must be the size. Because the last 1 or 2%, you have to suffer more than ever.
What's with fullness? I never heard of that. When I competed, everyone's like shredded.
I think that people are just overemphasizing how big they are and forgetting that shreds win. Like I went and asked Wesley, what was the difference? He's like, I got way leaner. I looked at other guys shredded glutes, and I need that, and he got them, and now look
He
at
put
him.
size on too, but he didn't sacrifice the conditioning.
No, he said he's still 3 pounds under the weight class, so he's still got room to grow. So he's going to try to get a bit bigger and get the same shreds.
I mean, you're more shredded than the guys
I'm
on
almost.
stage were.
I mean, that's pathetic.
See, hit a shot for me. Well, look at this guy. I thought I have veins. Those are pretty good biceps you got. Look at that.
Not too bad for an old
That's
man.
called suffering.
Exactly. Do some cardio, eat some fewer calories, have a salad once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know why these guys
Thank
can't
you,
do it.
thank you.
Great seeing you again.
All right, great.
Absolutely.